गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Please chant, sing the book Shanti Mantra. ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेमदेवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We will read 10th mantra. अथ उत्तरेण तपसा ब्रह्मचर्येण श्रद्धया विद्यया आत्मानम् अन्विष्य आदित्यम् अभिजयन्ते एतद्वै प्राणानाम् आयतनम् एतदमृतम् अभयम् एतत्परायणम् एतस्मान्न पुनरावर्तन्ते इत्येष निरोधः तदेषः श्लोकः. We had seen that the Prajapati had created Prana and Rai. Prajapati vai praja kamaha. So he created Prana and Rai out of himself. He himself became Pran, he himself became Rai. Means energy aspect and the matter aspect. Bhokta and Bhogya. Sukshma and Sthul. Please note, don't bring anywhere consciousness into picture. There is no consciousness coming into picture here. Here the topic is of the Srishti coming from Prajapati. There is no Adhyaropa Apavad involved here. So Prajapati is the name of Brahmaji. He created this. Acha. So to praise Prajapati, how to praise Prajapati? So they brought the sun, the energy center of the world was sun, and the matter center was the moon. After that, the sun was praised. Actually, it is the praise of Prajapati through sun. Because sun is Drishta Ishwar. Lord Sun is the Prakat Ishwar. Or he is the one who can be seen. So we can see something more frequently. It is easier to remember God through the sun. And also, sun is a very big representation because of its high power. There is nothing more powerful or energetic than the sun in this world. But as I said repeatedly, the sun is being praised to take it as the live sun, as the expression of Narayan, expression of Esha Brahma cha Vishnuscha Shiva Skanda Prajapati Mahendro Dhanada Kala Yamo Somo Yapampati. So in Aditya Hridayam, sun is mentioned as Esha Brahma cha Vishnuscha Shiva Skanda Prajapati Mahendro Dhanada Kala Yama Somo Yapampati Pitaro Vasva Sadhyo Ashmeno Varto Bhro. So all devatas are mentioned by the name of sun. That means the sun, Vachyarth, is indirect meaning is the Narayan or the Ishwar. Ishwar is praised through the Golak called sun. It is not the literal praise of Surya Devata. Rather, it is the praise of Bhagwan. Ishwar is being praised through the sun. You had heard this. And not only Ishwar, but it is not the sun which we mention here, which we see with the eyes, but it is a sun which is the body of the God. He has been made live. And to praise the sun and the moon, there are Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. The Suryalok and Chandralok was praised. Actually, this is to praise the sun only. This topic is not to tell about the Gati. The topic is to praise the Prajapati through the sun, and sun through Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. The topic is not of Gati here, main topic. It is incidental diversion. What is incidental diversion? You are going to meet somebody, and some of your friends says, my house is also close by. Just come for 2 minutes. You will stay there for 1 hour where you are going, but in my house just pay a visit for 5 minutes. So you went to his house. That is called incidental diversion. That was not the main thing. Main is your friend's house. So atha uttarena. Now, yesterday you heard about Dakshinayan and Uttarayan. Remember the principle. There are 2 principles which we have to keep in mind. One principle is, what is one principle? To praise the Uttarayan and Dakshinayan and to praise the Suryalok and Chandralok separately is not the purpose. It is to praise the... So from Mithun Srishti, Kal Srishti had come. All this is just, don't forget, it is Prajapati expressing through Mithun Srishti, Surya and Chandrama, and Prajapati alone is expressing through Suryalok or Chandralok, which is either Brahmalok or Swarga. How it is reached, this is just an incidental point. You heard, yesterday also I had taken this topic, many things which we don't see, we don't believe. Seeing is believing is a wrong thing. There are a lot of things you don't know, but it is there. Either you can have Anuman or you can have Shastra Praman. Remember I told when we are talking about Vedas, for Dharma and Brahman, Vedas are Praman. Because something you cannot know by your Pratyaksh Praman. So Brahmalok, Swarglok, I want the video recording of Swarglok, then I will go there. No, for that you have to become Swargvasi. You have to leave this body and then go. From there you can take and come back if there is a possibility. So Swarglok or Brahmalok, lot of lok is there. First you have to get convinced on these points also. What we see is very little. There were times people were not knowing that there is a whole earth is round also. They thought that their place alone is there. Then Columbus and all these Vasco da Gama, they were very cruel people, but they were wandering here and there in the earth. Then somebody discovered America, somebody discovered India, then they found out that. So at that time they must be thinking this is the only thing. Anyway, so first thing is know that why so many lokas there? Karma vaichitrayat lok vaichitram. Because of the varieties of karma, there is a varieties of fruits of action which you cannot have in one lok. All fruits of action cannot be enjoyed in one lok only. One lok is insufficient for one level of fruit of action or one level of fulfillment of desire. Somebody married and he said, I want to live in the ashram. I said, see, your idea is very good. He said, no, I just want one room and I will live there. I will not disturb, I will do some seva, etc. I said, this ashram life is for brahmacharis, vanaprasthis or grahasthas or sannyasis. You need to expand your house, you will take a good house, tomorrow children will grow, where will they study? They'll make lot of noise. No, your relatives will also come. Where will they sit there? So and your wife will want another kitchen. So the food which is cooked may not be as per your... So Grahast Ashram, the infrastructure will not be suiting your duties. It will not suit your duties. So you do one thing, you please go to Grahast Lok and have a house, 2-3 bedroom house, and you can enjoy good food, relatives, in-laws, do ha-ha-ho, have television. And after 25-30 years, when you have found that Grihastha ashram was not worth, then the ashram is already welcoming you. So that infrastructure, that lok is not fit, this is not fit for that experience. Ashram lok is not fit for grihast experiences. Are you getting? So please, you go at another place, but you can come from time to time. You can stay also, but not at a permanent basis. This is not a fit place for you. This is designed for some other purpose. So all experiences you cannot have in this lok also. Not that we want everybody should come in the ashram. No need. You please go as per your duties and come whenever your time is ripe. Your time is not yet ripe. So, remember, many lokas are there. Number one point. Second point, what I had mentioned, which you have to keep in mind, karma and karma is subtle and gross. Karma is subtle. Karma is done in the mind. Outside karma is done, but the fruit doesn't come too much of the outside karma. Fruit comes about what was the intention. Number 2, how much you had the faith in what you are doing. Number 3, how much work you did. Number 4, where you did. Number 5, when you did. Number 6, how much it was dharmic. Number 7, how much blessings you had. So 6-7 factors are there which are going, and it is all internal. So please note, karma actually, you see somebody doing outside, but fruit will not come too much of the outside action. Fruit will come as to what are the categories of thoughts. Intention is also one thought. Amount of faith is also a thought. Then how much action you did, how much thought you entertained, how much was which place you did, which time you did, how much was his expertise, and how much blessings. These 6-7 factors are there which are going to become gross. So karma phal is the grossification of your doer, enjoyer and thoughts that you had entertained. And the quantity of this will decide the what fruit will come, what kind of people you will get, what kind of situation you will get, and that is the principle of karma phal. Actually, karma and karma phal are not two. Karma is subtle, karma phal is gross. ठीक है. अब Dushasan had done the karma of insulting the Kauravas or insulting Draupadi. So he had an enjoyer of insulting and creating lot of thought of sorrow and insult and pain. Thought of pain that he had, that converted into a situation called Mahabharata. Mahabharata was the grossification of the thought of Kauravas. The thought of Kauravas to trouble, the thought of Kauravas to take the right, the thought of Kauravas to insult a woman of somebody in front of the husband, the thought of Kauravas of sending to the forest, the thought of Kauravas of giving the poison, all these various thoughts that they had entertained, it grossified into a new situation or lok called Mahabharata war. So don't think that I am getting some fruit, I have not done anything. Other thoughts were there in some past, maybe that enjoyer may not be there now, but it has to exhaust like that. Similarly, any good action you did, you had good action, I want enjoyments. I told once I was there and one Marwadi lady was there. You will not believe such big thali was there, at least 25 kind of dishes were there, 30-25 dishes. I was brahmachari at that time. And Servants were there, 5, 7, 8 servants. That lady of the house said, "You all go away, I'll feed him." She used to call me Swamiji. Although as a brahmachari, only I will feed him. So they started feeding. After that I said, "Amma, go and sit, you also eat." "No problem, I will not take anything." She said, "No, until you eat, I will not. Until you complete, I will not eat." So I said casually, "Why you are serving so much? And why you prepare so many dishes?" And what she said after that, she said that what I am giving, I will give it back. I will go to Swarg and enjoy everything. So I still remember that missi roti was there, that roti of besan, it was there, and it had taken dive into the dal, and it was about to land on my tongue. I just stopped. हमने कहा ये भी विचार होता है लोगों का. See, very strong thought she had. No moksha thought. That I'll get self-knowledge, nothing, or I'll get purification. She said, I'll get everything back. Repeatedly she said, everything I'll get. I'll get back everything what I give. And therefore I have to give. I have to feed. I will do good action. I'll donate also, because everything I'll enjoy in another lok. ऐसे से thought होते हैं. In other words, a person is sakam in doing good actions. Nothing wrong. He desires, at least he is doing legitimate actions. He will go to Swarg, or he will get some good situation, he will become king, or he will become film star, or whatever is there. And beauty also not everybody will get. Or he will not be popular. You need a popularity also. Are you getting my point? So please don't forget my point. The karma and karma bhal is subtle and gross. These subtle, 5 things are subtle. Intention nobody knows. Your intention nobody knows so easily. You can do very good action from outside, but intention may not be best. Or a person may appear to do bad action outside, intention may be very good. Like a person is shooting in the battlefield his enemies. Or a person may be there, one Swami Abhedananda said that once I laughed and laughed and I was not able to stop my laughter. Maybe he was not Swamiji, he was very young. He was not able to stop his laughter. Some people said, stop, you will have a heart problem. If you don't stop laughing, your heart will be affected by that. It's too much you are laughing now, continuously. So one person came and gave one slap to stop him. Then he kept quiet. Please, you don't try. Otherwise, or if you give, you run away after that. So otherwise, he will also give you. But his intention was to stop him from laughing in excess, because it will affect his health also. So sometimes, supposing somebody is there, some countries, they to save the country's honor, you have to lie on somebody. Lot of lying is there in the military. Lot of lying is there, because they have to save the country. Or supposing secrets are kept of the military, and the enemy has come. His secret is there, you said, yeah, it is there. And therefore the war of prisoners are tortured a lot to get the news out of them. Anyway, so intention, faith, then how much thought you entertained, how much is it legitimate or not, dharmic or not, that karma. Then which place you did. Same satsang, if you go on the road, it will be very distractive. Same satsang is in a closed hall. Sometimes they speak, you study in the open, Swamiji. Acha, Kurukul. That is the worst form. Birds will come, people will come, they'll start plucking the grass. People are so chanchal here, they'll see the birds here, some drop of water is falling, then they will like that. Some bird did Hari Om, So, then, and the whole notes got spoiled after that. On the copy only now you are cleaning it. And now you think what I wrote. Who is this? So these things happen. There is a disturbance, so much disturbance as there outside. Therefore, outside satsang I don't prefer at all. It should be closed hall. Neither I prefer satsang in temple also. Temple is there, somebody is coming and ringing the bell. Why you mix? Satsang hall and temple should not be mixed. Both are different things. And you disturb the temple people also. He wants to chant Samastotara, but we are sitting there. Satsang hall should be separate like this. Beautiful satsang hall is there. You will not get satsang hall so easily like this. Only exclusively for satsang. Nothing else will be done. No havan, etc. Who will carpet will go? So, I'm wanting to say that, please note my point, internal thought will become external situations. Supposing you have a sankalp, no, I want to get married, like Kardam Rishi had, or I want to get very popular, or I want to become a king, or I want to become a sannyasi. Supposing you are doing some puja or some karma, you are feeding the people, and in your thought is that I want to purify my mind and become a sannyasi. Naturally you will get that fruit. भाई आपको fruit ही चाहिए तो you will get better fruit. Or I want to meet saint in my life. Or I want to do more tapasya or more sadhana. Accordingly you will get. Gurudev used to say it's a buffet system here. Whatever you order, you will get it. I hope you are understanding. So if you understand this principle, you will be alert. Because this thought will become a situation. Don't think, this should happen, if I could have that. If you are thinking, if I could marry one day, you will get married now. This world, the Kalpataru is there. Kalpataru means celestial. Somebody is thinking about boy, if I could get by, fantasizing about boy, or fantasizing about God. That will happen. You are ordering it. Therefore, be very careful. Or if you want to marry, that's another matter. Then you can fantasize, no problem. Who am I to come in between? But supposing you say, no, I don't want to get entangled, and still you are thinking on these things. It is a Kalpataru. Kalpataru, celestial tree is there, under which everything is there. So one person went under the tree, he said, I hope if it can, nice breeze started. He said, wow, if I can get nice food came. He said, oh, if I can lie down, the God came. Then he thought, hope there is no ghost. Because if ghost is there, he'll eat me. Ghost came and ate him. आप संभाल के सोचो जरा से. संभाल के सोचना. Because you have to take another birth for that also. Supposing your prarabdha is not in this birth of getting that. So you have to exhaust it and go in the next birth now. If I could have child, if supposing your children was, if I could have child, now you will get a boy, and to get a boy and girl you will have to reborn again. All things what you don't have is to tell you don't need. Anyway, so this was about Dakshinayan. They go to Chandralok. Please note, don't forget Chandralok. Chandralok is just the praise of Prajapati. Actually, Samvatsar is a praise of Prajapati. We are not the topic of Chandralok, etc. Therefore, that is Rai Pradhan. Atha Uttarena. Please see 10th verse. 10th verse. Concepts clear kar lo ye sab. You will not get written anywhere. You have to get it after your own contemplation. Acha? But many things I am getting bad situation we did not want. No, you created pain for others, therefore painful situations have come to you. You created thought of pain for somebody. So that thought of pain is coming through somebody else in your life. It will definitely come. Till that quantity which you had given it exhausts. 10 years, 20, 30, 40, whatever is there. You can't run away from that. Your thought has become gross. But I'm not like that. Once upon a time, you don't know that. Now, atha uttarena. See the 10th verse, 10th mantra. Uttarena. Uttarena means Uttarayan. Uttarayan. The northern part of the movement of sun is called Uttarayan. Only where sun moves, Are bhai, I told you with respect to sun, earth moves. Supposing you think earth is stationary, then sun will move like this. Both ways are said in Jyotishi. If sun is stationary, earth is, supposing earth is stationary, then sun will moving. So from that angle it is said it is moving towards the northern cycle. So some people are there. So what they are doing? Tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya vidyaya atmanam anvishya adityam abhijayante. Here aditya means surlok. Abhijayante, they conquer. They conquer. Conquer doesn't mean they conquer by fighting. Conquer means subtle has become gross. And what was there? And how did they do that? See, earlier was by good actions they did, if you remember that. Last one was by good actions. I hope you remember. Ishtapurt. Yesterday you heard Ishtapurt. Agnihotra was there, Atithya was there, or making other wells were there, or Dharmshala was there, or some kind of garden was there, like Kali Gamliwala is there. So every sannyasi is fed. In Rishikesh, in Uttarkashi, in Rudraprayag, Badrinath, so their Dharamshala is there. Any sannyasi can come and just have the food. Even Gurudev and Tapovan Maharaj had the food from there only. Free of cost food is there. So somebody who is giving that food, it's called Ishtapurt. Apurt karma he is doing. Purt karma. Or somebody has, earlier Dharmshala was there, free of cost. Free of cost. Dharmshala in India, very nominal price was there. Or for sannyasis, it was almost free of cost. You can come and live there. Who is paying for that? Somebody is paying for that, because to maintain you need money. To give food you need money. So some people said, I will definitely go. Or somebody is opened Goshala. Of the ill cows, somebody will say, I'll eat ill cows, then the bulls which are old bulls are there, so that butcher don't take them. So some people have this thought. Please note, they all will go there. Okay? Because they are creating thought of joy. And all those are cutting and throwing, and what is it called? I see sometime in the chicken, they hang like this, live, not the dead one, live one. And these people there in the China and all those places, seafood, what is it called? Hot tawa, they are throwing the lobster. Or a snake they are cutting. A snake is cut like this, their head. So that head is doing like this still. Whole thing is cut here. Or they are having, what is it called? Shark soup is there. There's something called shark soup, or dolphin is there. All these things who are creating thought of pain, just wait, you will go to hell, or you will have lot of disease. Lot of disease will be there. Maximum cancer is in America, or in China, stomach cancer. Like mouth cancer is in India. So depend what you eat. Slowly, bhog will definitely go to rog. Or you are troubling somebody, or you are stealing somebody, or you are not giving back somebody's money you took. Out of the parents also you took, but you did not give back the seva that we require. So all these things will culminate in some bad lokas. Aage ko, please go very carefully, tread very carefully, because only you have to bear the results, and nobody around will be there at that time. So atha uttarena, एक शब्द सोच के बोलो आप. Uttarena. So by three things. This seeker is different class. That earlier one was wanting to have a good house, good wife, very beautiful wife is wanted. He himself may not be very beautiful. Or very rich person I want. I want to travel in the richest car, first class I want to travel. Acha? I don't want everything should be so luxurious, I want. Silver plate is there, servants all are around, chauffeur-driven car is there, he opens the door and I enter. Acha? I just sit like this. So these things he will get if he has done sufficient karma. Oh, this is possible. Why not possible? It is possible. All these are finite time and he has to return back. This is where the situation is. See, it is written there. Punaravartante, one word was there. Te eva punaravartante. They come back. Why? Fruit of action exhausted. So when the fruit of action exhausted, you are out. Well, where I will go after that? That depends. Next fruit will come. Well, I can be in the good or bad. Depend. You from top you can immediately. I give the example of Nahush yesterday. From Indra he became a snake straight away. You just don't know where you will go after this. Kutil karm lai jai mohi jahan. You don't know which action will take you where, and which house, which lok, which yoni. You don't know. Or karma udha karman ki gati nyari. You just don't know where the action will take you, which fruit will start when. Sudden twist will be there all of a sudden. Acha? Vajis dunya hai bhai. Now let us see Uttarayan. Now Atha Uttarena. So there is a seeker. I am calling him seeker because he is not interested in the joy of the world. Because he knows it is all joy is with sorrow. There is nothing called sorrowless joy. Like you don't have a hot ice cream or dark sun, or you have a bitter sweet, you can't have sorrowless, anxiety-less joy. But it's a matter of time. In time you will get another thing. One who has realized, he said, I want to get moksha, etc. I don't want to get in this. Howsoever nice wife you give me, or husband you give me, or luxuries you give me, or palaces you give me, you make me King Indra, I don't want anything. Example, Nachiketa. And this person, tapasa, he did tapasya. Brahmacharena Shraddhi, Vidya. Here Vidya does not mean Atmadya, Upasana. He does Upasana. Upasana means, please note, where high intention is there, faith is too high required in Upasana. And third is, where work is done, what work is done, all these things are gone. Upasana is entertaining a higher, homogeneous, continuous thought for a very long time. And high faith is there. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Please see, Brahmacharya, Shraddha and Tapasya. If you see earlier one, there Brahmacharya, Shraddha and Tapasya was not required. A high level of Shraddha is required. Otherwise you cannot continue your jap if you are not sure about the result. You will continue your sadhana only when you are sure this jap will definitely give me. Even if I chant, the one day fruit will definitely come. Too much Shraddha. And to sit, tapasya is required. Because upasana cannot be done by walking or talking or thinking or watching television, then fruit will diminish. Because you are not focusing properly. Like somebody is watching TV and feeding you also, or Swamiji, how is going on? Swamiji says, yeah, very good, imagine. अच्छी बॉल थी, गेंद की लाइन में आए, पल्ला बैठ एक स्वामी जी, टेक द फूड. बल्ला पैट एक लाइन में गया, गेंद को हिट किया, स्वामी जी फूड, वेरी गुड शॉट. So as he is diverted there, and I will observe he is not giving that much attention, so I will not be very happy and very impressed. Because he is not focused, or his mind is running, or he is giving me bhiksha and again seeing watch. When you see watch and you are feeding me, then I will feel he is in a hurry, he is not giving his whole mind to me. और his faith is less, he's feeding but doesn't feel स्वामी तो ऐसे ही कोई होंगे, चलो भाई अब आ गए तो क्या करें, खाना खिला ही देते हैं इनको. He has come all the way. Secretary had given, you have to give. You know, when I go to other centers, this is what happens. 7 committee members, they are called. Well, you take morning bhiksha, you take evening. You morning, you evening. They don't know me sometimes. हाँ चलो भाई आ गए स्वामी जी. हाँ चलो भाई पूर्ण कुम करो. ओम न कर्मणा न प्रजयादे भाव है नहीं. अब उनको क्या है, जल्दी ले आओ, लगाओ खाना, लगा लो. डाइट चार्ट में एग्जैक्टली डाइट चार्ट इज वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग फॉर बोली बनाई क्या. In testing is my diet chart, they get so confused thoroughly. बोले salt is not there. This is not there. That is not there. What to make? What a soup they make. My God. ये तो लिख देते हैं लोग सूप बना देते हैं. Swami take soup in the evening. But what soup? In first life they make soup in the life. पता नहीं क्या बनाया. हमारे पास लो सूप आ गया. अब क्या करें हम. I take some few sips. पिया ही नहीं जाता. Difficult to drink that soup also because it is not their fault. They don't know exactly how to make it. अच्छा हाँ कुछ का कुछ बना लिया, कुछ है ही नहीं उसमें. बोला था स्पिनच नहीं डाला, स्पिनच डाल दिया उसमें. I don't take spinach after 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. स्पिनच डाल दिया, अपना दिमाग लगा दिया. Spinach doesn't suit me after 2-3 is heavy. वो डाल दिया. सब ले लेते हैं फिर धीरे. कुछ बोलना नहीं चाहिए भाई, they will get upset. हाँ अब उनको जल्दी से हो गया, खत्म हो गया. अब वो उनका फ्रूट दूसरा हो जाएगा. Are you getting my point? So I will not take lot of time to know that this person is feeding with bhav or without bhav, with focus or without focus. Where is his attention? What really he means to feed, or he was compulsively he was asked and therefore he is going. One of the Swamiji's bhiksha is there. I'm just giving very gross example. Similarly, you do jap. And your mind is running, or you allow the mind to run. Interesting thing is this, you are not bringing it back. You have the power to bring the mind back for a few seconds, if not for a long time. वापस लाओ. And again watching, चलो यार इतना टाइम ही हो, नमः शिवाय पता नहीं हो ही नहीं रहा खत्म. ओहो कितनी माला करें यार, 5 तो हो गई, 10 करना था, 5 अभी नहीं हो रहा है. भगवान 5 नहीं 2 हुई है. 2 मालाज you have done, not 5. No, 5 हो गई. No, 2 we have done. Just now started. How long you take in 1 mala? 2 minutes. 5 minutes are there. In 5 minutes you do 5 mala. So really? हाँ. चलो अच्छा कर ही लेते हैं. So these things, the fruit will be lessened after that. Because tapasya is not there. Shraddha is not there. हम ऐसे नहीं बोल रहे हैं. Multiply yourself million times, that is the devata. Tapasa brahmacharyena, self-control is not there. Here brahmacharya is not the meaning of that brahmacharya. Initially the students state that was Guru Sushrusha was the meaning. Here he is upasak, so he is self-controlled. Here he has the meaning of living a very chaste and pure life where conserving the energy is required. So because he is a upasak, so he has to sit for a long time. You have to sit also. ये थोड़ी नहीं कि सब तरह देख रहे हैं, everywhere he is seeing. Tapasya is not there. He will get bigger lok. He has to pay for it. Third, vidya. Vidya means he is upasana. That means sajati vritti pravaha vijati vritti anantaram. So he is constantly having a one flow of thought. His mind has become full of that thought. And what he is doing? Anvishya, Atmanam Anvishya. He is identifying with the Virat or Surya Devata. Here Atmanam means Surya Devata Anvishya. Bhaskar writes here, Aham Asmiti Viditva Adityam. He is saying, Aham Graho Upasana is there. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? So tapasya, brahmacharya, vidya, there are 4 things. Shraddha, 4 things is there. And what is his object of enjoyment, or object of contemplation? Surya Devata, he is identifying, this is me, this is I. Well, supposing I don't see it is I and I say he is mine, still you will get a lok. You will get a bigger lok, don't worry. And ultimately, please note, he has one thought, engulfed by one thought. Engulfed. No other thought is there. Day and night is engulfed by one thought. Because of his abhyas, because of his shraddha. And please note, intention is not to get the enjoyments. Intention is to get out of the cycle of birth and death. And he is not a Vedantin. He has not heard Upanishads. He is not a seeker of Atma. He has not learned and went to teacher and understand. He is Upasak and not Gyan Margi. Acha, in 8th chapter of Gita, Bhagavan mentions about this only. Shukla Krishna Gatiyate Jagata Shashvate Ade Ekayayat Anuvrittim. From one he has Anuvritti, other he is not there. 8th chapter. Acha. This is called Kram Mukti. So he is there, he is totally contemplative. Now tell me, bigger fruit, this will have or that will have? One is karma, other is this upasak. No, upasak will have much bigger fruit. Why? Because in his fruit, in the karma fruit, there will be many components. Apsara is there, man is there, woman is there, place is there. Because he has used many things. And if something is wrong in that karma, so that wrong thing also will come. You call the Pandit, you gave good dakshina, but you did not give any clothes. Or you did not give proper dakshina. Or supposing you brought the fruit and gave to God, that apple was rotten apple you gave to God, you did not see it, it had fallen down, still you offered it. Or supari was broken. So any karma, all aspects are difficult to make perfect. Or mantra chanting was wrong. You also slept, priest also slept. Satnarayan Katha was going on, both slept. Till phone came, then you woke up. And then Siya Ram Chand ki jai. Now that Devta is watching you. So he said, because you slept at that time, your fruit will be less. Acha, or your clothes are not clean. And you are sitting in that katha. You went to washroom and did not change your clothes. Fruit garbad ho jayega uska. Because Devta are very clean loving. Very shuddh and shauch is very important for the Devtas. They will run away. Or you ate something and you are eating and you didn't take achman after that, then also Devta will be upset because Panditji chanted mantra or he chanted wrong mantra. So the fruit of the action is heterogeneous. Lot of things are there in that. And some aspect may be good or bad in that. But fruit of upasana is, because too much of tapasya and too much of shraddha is there, fruit of upasana will be homogeneous. And therefore that lok will be homogeneous joy giving. That is called Adityam Abhijayante. I hope you are understanding. For howsoever rich person I see here, he has definitely some problem. Because in this human birth, you will have mixed fruit. So something will definitely be not okay. Whether you become anybody. Because you are getting body. Body itself is there to trouble you, don't worry. Body itself will trouble you. आपकी body खुद परेशान कर देगी आप. But Swarg body will not. Etadvai prananam ayatanam. Etadvai means this Surya Bhagwan Samashti prananam ayatanam. He is the abode of all. Prananam is pranis. He is the abode of all pranis. Etad abhay amritam. Abhayam. This is a description of Brahmalok. It's a amritam. It is immortal. It is abhayam, etat parayanam. So those who go there, please note, they are having mainly upasana. Because upasana requires, I'm telling you again, repeating it, too much of tapasya, too much of shraddha. If somebody is sitting and doing jap for 10 hours, You will not have that value because we are a gross, but somebody has given donation of $1 million. We will have more value of that. बोले तो 10 घंटा जप ही तो किया तो his contribution is more, but his fruit is more now. If he has done upasana with single pointedly, he will go to bigger lok than one who donated. Why? Because he has more tapasya, shraddha, vidya is more here than that person. Acha? Somebody gave you something gross, but somebody loves you madly. You, even though he is a poor person. So you will give more fruit to the person who's poor, but he loves you without diverting his attention, rather than you give something and forgets. So fruit of upasana is much more than the fruit of action. Therefore, bhur bhuva swa mahajana tapa satyam. Mahajana tapa satyam. This is higher level of lokas are there. And in Brahmalok there are two counters. One counter is of Bhog, counter is of Brahmaji's. I told yesterday. So that one you will return if there is little enjoyment. High level of Brahma. Brahma bhuvana loka punaravartino arjuna. That is that counter number 1, which you are talking about yesterday. Acha. So etad vai prananam ayatanam. Acha. Etad amritam. There you will go amritam abhayam etat parayanam. Please note this. Etasmana punaravartante. Acha, you don't come back. Why? Because there you hear Vedanta. There you go. Acha. Where other one was returning. Previous one was returning. But this he is going to Brahmalok, so Brahma. Because his desire is to get liberated. He does not want a birth. He could have, with the same upasana, he could have got luxurious lokas. But he said, I don't want luxurious lokas. I don't want to go into some bigger Swarglok and come back. I don't want such wife which I have to leave. I don't want such husband which will leave me. Or I will have to leave. I don't want such money which will leave me. He is more dispassionate actually. And therefore he will not get the fruit. He will not get the fruit that he by mistake is left in Swargalok. It is not like that. He will go to Brahmalok. Acha? He will go to Brahmalok. And after Brahmalok, with Brahmaji will teach him and he will go into liberation. Acha? Can he go to Shivlok also? And other lok also? Why not? See, Bali was so focused at the last time, he was totally seeing Ram Bhagwan. Angad came here, Tara came there, but he did not see. Are Ram Bali Nij Dham Pathawa. Ramji sent Bali to his dham. वो स्वर्ग नहीं गया बाली को साकेत भेज दिया. 2 people went. Others Jatayu. Well, what will happen? Bhagwan Ram will teach Vedanta. That depends what they want. He may teach Vedanta if they want, or teach Ramayana, or again he may be born, depending on that. But unless knowledge is there, somewhere you have to have a knowledge to understand. Acha. Anyway, I will think which lok to go. Acha. As if you have options. No, then I will take sankalp before my jap. Actually, lot of work I have. Only 10 minutes of jap I do. 10 minutes of jap won't ensure Brahmalok. That your mind is running. Anything I do, you say like that, it will be very discouraging. I can get Swarglok. No. Yeah. Because your actions are not good. People are not very happy with you. So unlikely you are get Swarglok. Lo. Swarg also gone, Brahmalok also gone. I can, from Lakshana I can say that no, none of the lokas are for you. Then you can come back again in the human birth. Maybe, that is also not sure. Then what will happen? Then depends on so many karmas you have done. What is your sankalp, you wanted to marry, not marry. What you have thought, all are consolidating. You don't know who will go there. But I can try, still I can try. Yes, you can try. I can still make it for Brahmalok. Make it. Brahmalok is very difficult. One in 1,000-2,000 years, only one person goes in Brahmalok. What? 1,000, 2,000-3,000 years, 1-2 person may go in Brahmalok. That also is very difficult. So Brahmalok is little empty. Oh my God. Because constantly thinking and so much upasana is not that easy. Upasak's life is very tough and difficult. To concentrate is difficult. And that too he has to continue in many births to get the state of a Brahmaji, etc. So it's difficult. But not impossible. Acha. So etat amritam abhayam or etat parayanam. Parayanam means param gati. Parayanam means, this parayan is another meaning than that parayan. So this is the ultimate abode. This is there. And earlier parayan word has come, that has a meaning of ashray. Earlier also parayan word has come, that is a meaning of ashray. Ashray for living beings. Earlier if you had seen, parayan word has come in which... कौन सा श्लोक? 7th? 7th मंत्र. हाँ, 8th में पारायण है. पारायण वर्ड है. ओके, 8th में पारायण है. यहाँ पर दोनों का पारायण डिफरेंट मीनिंग है. डोंट सी ऑल पारायण आर वन. बोले हम आई वाज थिंकिंग अबाउट रामायण पारायण. नो, दैट इज अनदर पारायण. बोले दोज हु गो टू ब्रह्मलोक दे डू रामायण पारायण. नो. सो एतत् पारायण. But there also have to do Ramayana Parayan. There you need not do Ramayana Parayan. You will day and night you will just hear Vedanta. Bole okay, I'll hear, but notes I don't have to make. In Brahmalok you are free from notes. No notes. You will have no time for notes. Why? Only hear Vedanta. You will get a body so that you can hear constantly. When you will hear, you will realize I am Brahma. मान लेते हो ब्रह्मा जी, छोड़ो हमको, हम ब्रह्म हैं, हमें रिलैक्स करने दो. I want to go to garden. I want to go to botanical garden. I want to go and see some place. Go in the kitchen. See what is Pankaj doing, what other people are going on. How is everything going on? Brahma ji said, मारेंगे तुमको. You have to be here only. You are not meant for bhog. Well, can I come from Brahmalok? Brahmalok people have the access to Mardalok. They say Swami Abhedananda had come from Brahmalok. So they have access to Brahmalok. Only thing they get very sad when they see the plight of people. The Bhagavad says, they feel, see, they are so stupid. They are suffering a lot. They are suffering so much because of ignorance. And they have the chance, they can take a birth somewhere if they want. Oh, ऐसे ऐसे ब्रह्मलोक है. चलो भाई. So एतद वही प्राणानाम आयतनम, एतद अमृतम. This is relative immortality. It is not absolute immortality. Abhayam, relative, all are relative. Tat pranam is the highest gati what you can get by upasana. There is no bigger lok possible by upasana. एतस्मान्न पुनरावर्तन्ते इति एषा निरोधः. एषा निरोधः. भास्कर राइट्स, अविदुषाम निरोधादित्याधि विनिरुद्धा विद्वांसे नैते संवत्सरम आदित्यम आत्मानम प्राणम अभिप्राप्नुवन्ति. Those who are only karma oriented people, good karma, they will not be getting access to Brahmalok. They will go to Swargalok. Get out. Swargalok you go. You have not done upasana. You are out. You go there. Swargalok is also not that easy. It needs lot of good actions. अच्छा, और कुछ भी ऐसा आसान नहीं है. एक अच्छे होटल में खाना नहीं खाना easy है. To go in a good hotel and stay for 7 days is also not that easy. Money is required. To get a good wife is not easy. To get good child is not easy. To get good body is not easy. You can make it here. How much everything is, some problem comes up there. To get good servant is not easy. To get good boss is not easy. To get here anything, to get something is not. To get good city is also not that easy. यहाँ तो सब मिक्स आपको दे दिया गया है क्योंकि आपने you had put the supadi was not okay in the last birth in Satyanaरायण puja, so that corresponding to defective supadi you have some defective body or something Bhagwan has given something mixed. I did it by mistake, I didn't know. If they had told me, I would have given the best. That is not the excuse. No? Everybody can say, I did not know, therefore it was not intentional. You can say like that. That is not the criteria. आपको फल पाना पड़ेगा because some people are hurt because of you. Some devatas are hurt because of you. देवता देख लेते हैं कि देखो इसका इंटेंशन यहाँ पे गड़बड़ है. इसकी श्रद्धा नहीं है हमारे ऊपर. He is not offering the kheer properly. He made kheer or he is offering prasad and he sneezed. अब झूठा हो गया सब. Therefore some temples, they will put, you are not supposed to see prasad also because eyes also can do the bhog. अरे वाह, बस भोग हो गया, झूठी हो गई वो. They always cover it. So they prepare the food in a covered area. Nobody else can see other than who is cooking. क्योंकि देवता सूक्ष्म भोग वो लेते हैं. They don't have स्थूल भोग. So fruits are affected by that. अच्छा, I don't know how to live with this devata. So fussy. So. You are not fussy about bhog. Then you leave your bhog, they will also not be fussy. I want this bed, I want this food, I want this kind of husband, this kind of wife, this kind of money, this kind of body. तुम भी तो फंसी हो गए. You are obsessed about certain thing. उनको कहेंगे भाई if you want then you have to do this कर्म. अच्छा. You gave donation but sense वाले लो चलो भाई let them go भाई. I have given sufficiently. अब now that irritation will have another fruit. You give donation with irritation and anger, that fruit will be different now. Just to get rid of the person. Every day I'll come with the receipt book. I gave last time. Again they have come. Let them give some. Let them go now, they will not come. Please don't come again. We don't have. Our business is not running good because of you. So, I get Apsara etc. with that. You will get Apsara who is limping slightly. So because to Pandit you did not give proper dakshina. You did not give dakshina. It was, you made him sit 4 hours and you gave only 100 rands. But I want the better one. No, you have no choice now. You adjust with this only. You are laughing, but these things do happen. I'm क्या बताएं आपको? When I read Puran, then they tell what action of this gave this person. And if somebody is tyagi, somebody is upasak, he will go. Then will you hear that Apsaras don't come to take? No. Brahmalok, nobody will come to fail. Here automatically Brahmaji will come and take you. You are a high class person. ये सब स्वर्ग वर्ग ऐसे चला जाता है बीच में. ऊपर आप पहुंच गए ब्रह्मलोक में, वहां आप एकदम शांत रहेंगे. ठीक है. Now again Surya Bhagwan will be praised. Please note, this is all praise of Prajapati going on. Main thing is that, important thing is there. Well, supposing I don't want to go to Surya Brahmalok, I want the Upasana fruit to be here. Of course you will get. I want a good guru here, good satsang here, good shraddha here. Definitely you will get. This topic is of Upasana, therefore this topic is told. But if you are doing with, I want a good, this birth only I want to get liberated, I want Brahmakar Vritti, you will get that also. This is one of the ways of Upasana. Other branches also there. I had told about Upasana that one is you purify your mind and you will get a good spiritual situation around you. In this birth or the next birth. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.